If you're on the market to buy or thinking about buying within the next 6 months, then this video is for you. I'm going to talk about the steps to buying a home, as well as giving you some other insider tips that will not only help you understand the home buying process, but that will help make your transaction as seamless as possible. Also, be sure to stick around because I'm going to tell you how you can get a free copy of my book, The Complete Guide to Buying a Home. Now, before we get rolling, please do me a favor and subscribe, like, and share this channel with your family and friends. So let's jump into it. Buying a home will be the biggest financial transaction you'll experience. So you want to walk into this with as much information as possible. It can be overwhelming, which is why I'm making this video, so you can review it at any time that you want and rewind it as many times as you need. The first step you want to take is to get pre-approved with a lender. Now, some may tell you to find a realtor first, but here's the thing. More than likely, your agent will not take you home shopping unless you're pre-approved, because you can't submit an offer without securing financing, number one. And then number two, the pre-approval process entails you knowing how much home you can afford. And you definitely need to know how much you're working with in order to set your budget. So you can find a realtor first, but if you haven't secured financing, your agent will tell you to get pre-approved before moving forward. So I recommend getting pre-approved first. Now, here are some things that I want you to consider as you seek financing. Shop lenders. Fees can vary from lender to lender, so it's best to shop lenders and compare fees. This will help you stretch your dollars. Also, ask your lender about any down payment assistance programs that you may qualify for if needed, and ask if these programs are grants or loans, because there is a difference. Grants you have to pay back, but if the down payment assistance is a loan, obviously you have to pay that back, and this could affect your interest rate, so be sure to get clarification. Now, once you're pre-approved and you know your budget, find a realtor if you haven't already done so. Just in case you didn't know, as a buyer, it costs you nothing to work with a realtor. Your agent's commission is paid through the seller's agent. A few benefits of having a realtor on your side is the knowledge he or she has about the market, negotiating the best deal for you, and handling all the paperwork on your behalf. So now that you have a realtor on your side, here's where the fun part begins. House hunting. Your realtor will search for homes that meet your criteria and schedule showings for those homes. Now, visiting a home allows you to really fill out the space in the neighborhood, so be thorough during your visit and ask what comes with the house. Appliances like the washer and dryer and the fridge don't always convey, and your realtor can verify this for you. Affixed items like lighting and window shutters or blinds normally do convey, but sometimes the seller won't include these items. And once again, your agent can verify what comes with the property and what doesn't come with it. Once you find the house that you want to buy, your agent will formulate your offer, and this is where your agent will negotiate terms on your behalf. You can ask for seller concessions, meaning you can ask the seller to help pay for a portion of your closing costs and other fees like home warranty or the appraisal. So here's a little side note. I recommend not asking for seller concessions when it's a seller's market, because it is just too competitive for buyers. When you ask for items or help from the seller during a seller's market, there's a high chance that your offer won't even be entertained, so ask wisely. Your agent can guide you through this process. Now, keep in mind that your agent can also negotiate appliances if they're not already included, and any other terms that you may need. So 3 things can happen at this stage of submitting your offer. Your offer will be accepted as it is, the seller will counteroffer, or your offer will be denied. If there is a counteroffer, your agent will consult with you on how to proceed. Once your offer is accepted, escrow will open, which means this is where the home and the monies are held until closing. But an accepted offer doesn't mean it's time to throw the confetti just yet. Now, don't get me wrong, you're definitely a lot closer to claiming this house as yours, but there are a few things that need to happen. First, the house needs to be inspected by a licensed professional. This is a very important step, because a thorough inspection will reveal any issues, damages, or needed repairs. Now, Arizona law states that you have 10 days of due diligence, so that means that you have 10 days to inspect the house, verify property data, and do any other research on the house. Now, if any repairs are needed, you can ask the seller to make the repairs before moving forward. Now, the other thing that needs to happen is a property appraisal. Your lender will order the appraisal to ensure that the house is worth the purchase price. Your lender will also work with you to finalize financing for closing. The process from the time that your offer is accepted to closing day is usually about 30 days. If everything progresses as it should, you'll finally arrive at closing day, which is scheduled in advance. This is the time where you'll sign all of the paperwork and funds and ownership are transferred. You'll get the keys to your new home and it will be move-in day. Now the confetti can be officially thrown. So I realize that this can be a lot of information, so I want to offer you a free copy of my book, The Complete Guide to Buying a Home. Now, I go into more detail on some of the points discussed in this video, so if you want a free copy, just see the link below in the description box. If you ever have any questions about the home buying process, please drop a comment below. I'm Renee the Realtor, and I appreciate you tuning in. See you next time.